What if I told you that the biggest obstacle between you and your dreams isn't a lack of talent or opportunities, but the fear of taking risks? Sounds surprising, right? Today, I want to talk with you about why stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing calculated risks is the key to real success. Together, we'll explore psychological insights, inspiring stories, and practical advice to help you take that step toward your goals. Ready to embark on this journey? Then let's dive in. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get stuck in a routine? We wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, and repeat, day after day. That's the comfort zone. It's pleasant and predictable, but here's the problem. It rarely leads to growth and development. Psychologists say that while we feel safe in this zone, our true growth begins only when we step beyond it. Imagine you're a plant in a pot. If you don't transplant it into a larger pot, the roots can't grow and the plant stops developing. In the same way, we need space for new opportunities and experiences to grow. Fear is a natural reaction. Our bodies have to protect us from danger. But sometimes, this fear becomes an obstacle. Our brains are wired to avoid uncertainty because the unknown might pose a threat. In ancient times, this helped our ancestors survive. But today, when we're not facing saber-toothed tigers, this mechanism can prevent us from reaching new heights. Think about how many opportunities you've missed because of fear. Maybe you wanted to change jobs, start your own business, or move to a new city, but the fear of the unknown held you back. But what if we could rethink this fear and use it as a signal to take action? Let's talk about real people. Take Elon Musk, for example. He could have stopped after the success of PayPal, but he decided to invest all his funds into Tesla and SpaceX, companies many thought were doomed. Imagine the risk he took. Today, these companies are changing the world. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was an unemployed single mother when she began writing her first book. Dozens of publishers rejected her, but she didn't give up. Now her books are known worldwide, and she's one of the wealthiest women in the UK. What do these people have in common? They took risks despite fear and doubt. They believed in their ideas and were willing to step out of their comfort zones. It's important to understand that risk isn't a blind leap off a cliff without a parachute. It's a measured decision based on information and understanding of potential consequences. Set a clear goal. What do you want to achieve? Without a clear goal, the risk may be unjustified. Gather information. Learn everything you can about the subject. The more you know, the less uncertainty there is. Evaluate the risks and benefits. What can you lose, and what can you gain? Start small. You don't have to dive in headfirst right away. Small steps help you get accustomed to taking risks. For example, if you dream of starting your own business, you can begin by freelancing in your spare time, testing ideas, and gaining experience. The fear of failure can be paralyzing. But did you know that most successful people have failed many times before achieving success? Michael Jordan once reflected on his career, noting how many shots he missed and games he lost, emphasizing that his repeated failures are why he ultimately succeeded. Failures aren't the end of the road. They're part of the journey. Each failure is a lesson and an opportunity to become better. Carol Dweck, a renowned psychologist, introduced the concepts of a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities and talents are innate and unchangeable. Those with a growth mindset believe they can develop and improve through effort and learning. When we adopt a growth mindset, We see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. We're willing to take risks because we know that even if we don't succeed the first time, we'll learn and improve. Interestingly, when we step out of our comfort zones, new neural connections form in our brains. This makes us more creative and better at solving complex problems. Risk helps us grow not only emotionally, but also intellectually. Imagine your brain is a muscle. If you keep doing the same exercises, the muscle gets used to it and stops growing. But when you add new challenges, the muscle begins to develop. Sometimes we feel compelled to do something even if it seems illogical. That's intuition, the result of our subconscious analysis of experience and knowledge. Steve Jobs spoke about the importance of following your heart and intuition, believing they somehow already know what you truly want to become. Trust yourself. Life doesn't always go according to plan. It's important to be able to cope with difficulties and keep moving forward. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks. Allow yourself to feel disappointment or sadness, but don't dwell on these emotions. Seek support. Talk to friends or family for advice or just to express yourself. Learn from your experiences. Analyze what went wrong and how you can avoid it in the future. Think about where you'll be in 5 or 10 years if you change nothing. Will you be satisfied with your life? Often, we regret the things we didn't do more than the things we tried and failed. There's a saying, it's better to try and fail than to never try and always wonder what could have been. In the professional sphere, risks can open doors to new opportunities. Maybe you want to ask for a promotion but fear rejection. Or you're dreaming of changing careers but aren't sure if you should. Remember, nothing changes without action. Take the first step, and you're already on your way to making a difference. Of course, you shouldn't jump into ventures without preparation. It's important to assess risks and make informed decisions. Ask yourself, what's the worst-case scenario? Can I handle it? If the answer is yes, the risk might be worth taking. Don't forget that there are people around you willing to help. Discuss your plans with friends or family. They can offer valuable advice or simply provide moral support. Sometimes, an outside perspective helps you see the situation in a new light. Fears and worries are often tied to the past or the future. Mindfulness helps us focus on the present moment. Try simple practices. Meditation. Sit in a quiet place and focus on your breathing. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts can help organize them and reduce anxiety. When your mind is calm, making decisions becomes easier. Interestingly, striving for complete safety can lead to the opposite result. Without growth and adaptation, we become vulnerable to changes in the world. Risks help us grow and adapt, making us more resilient in the long term. All great discoveries and innovations are the result of risk. If people had always stayed in their comfort zones, we'd still be living in caves. Think about the contribution you can make if you allow yourself to take a risk and bring your ideas to life. Our emotions greatly influence our decisions. It's important to recognize your feelings and not let fear control you. Try asking yourself, why am I afraid of this risk? Is it a real danger or just uncertainty? By understanding your emotions, you can make more balanced decisions. You don't have to make every mistake yourself. Read biographies of successful people. Study their journeys. This can help you avoid many pitfalls and find inspiration for your own actions. You know what's interesting? When we decide to take risks and pursue our dreams, we not only change our own lives, but also inspire others. Your example can encourage friends, family, or colleagues to reassess their fears and take steps toward their goals. Imagine being the person who helped someone else dare to change their life for the better. Isn't that the greatest reward? I understand that risk can be scary. Uncertainty often causes anxiety, and that's normal. But think about this. Every great journey begins with a single step. You don't need to run a marathon right away. Just start moving in the right direction. Maybe it's a phone call you've been putting off or signing up for a course you've long dreamed about. Whatever it is, take that step today. Allow yourself to step beyond the familiar and see what opportunities open up for you. Remember, the path to success isn't a straight line. It's an exciting journey with ups and downs, twists and turns. And it's in these moments that we truly discover ourselves, grow, and become stronger. By allowing ourselves to take risks, we open doors to new experiences and achievements we never even imagined. So the next time you feel doubt or fear about taking a risk, remember what we've talked about today. Imagine what your life could become if you allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. What dreams could become reality? I want to leave you with this thought. You already have everything you need to start. Your courage, your dreams, and your desire to grow are powerful tools. Thank you for joining me today. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more motivational content. I'd love to hear about your plans and dreams. Share them in the comments below. Let's take that step into the unknown together and create the life we've always dreamed of. Remember, it all starts with one step.